I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing.
Been a lot of stuff happening. And if y'all can remember who this was from the last video I uploaded, this is my best friend. This is Let's Be Honest, but I'm gonna give him a chance to introduce himself and let him tell y'all who he is and all that good stuff. So, floor is yours.
So I'm Lamb, also known as Lamont. Me and Shannon met a little bit over a year ago, so a year and some change. And from there, it's pretty much been history. We were doing security at an event, and great minds kind of think alike. So we were on the same wavelength, pretty much. I think it was at it was the seafood festival when we really hit it off, bro. We was bonding over being in that hot ass sun. Like, I ain't gonna do this shit. Like, I'm gonna take my motherfucking time when I go back, and then from there, like the rest was history. From then on, we hung out a couple more times. On a couple different occasions. We went to, it was a Game Time, right? No, Mavericks. Mavericks. So we went to Mavericks a couple times actually, and then I got promoted to God Daddy. So my beloved Sanaz Roberts. She's the queen, and we're the side people.
Yep.
When it comes to her, but no, she's really an amazing kid. I love that kid to pieces. So yeah, we've been locked in ever since, and it's funny because I'm from the DMV area. Shannon has lived on 2 of the 3 main states in the DMV. So when I first met them, they were, Maryland Ave, and now they're, in another part of the state of the DMV. I won't disclose that information.
Okay.
However, it's none of your fucking business. Shouldn't have been cursing. But yeah, no. Yeah, the rest has been history. We locked in. Our personality types is funny too. We're actually like best friend soulmates. Like our 2 personality types bring out the best in one another. So,
but y'all want to know what's funny is I prayed for somebody like him, and it didn't matter if it was a boy or a girl, but just somebody that cared as much as I do. And when I got to start knowing him, I told him what I expect. And he was man enough to tell me, like, he never had somebody that was genuine, so it was kind of hard for him to show that. And he's willing, to work on that and become, the best friend he could ever be. And since then, he has stood on that. So it makes it easier for me to want to love him as a genuine person, as a best friend, do for him, and make sure I'm there for him. So definitely got to give you your flowers, because even the best friends I did have, like in high school, we fell out over petty shit. I'm the communicator, over communicator. I'm always trying to fix shit. So it just feels good to have somebody that's going to meet you in the middle when it comes to that.
Likewise. Yeah. And that's why it was a little bit difficult for me in the beginning. Just being that person that's always there, reaching out, lending a helping hand. And I saw that in Shannon. And so that's what kind of really made it hard, because, actually having consistency isn't really an issue for me. Mm-hmm. It's just knowing that you have to be consistent with someone like that, because that's what they expect. And I'm like, just give me some time so I can process it completely. And the rest will be history. We also going to SeaWorld. So
yes, sir. July 7th through 9th, I think. Either way, we in that thing. We're going to have a good time. I'm going to vlog that for y'all. So I definitely going to get the other. I got a test to take.
Okay. Oh shit.
Tomorrow.
Okay. So yeah, we different kind of smoke. You have an ashtray.
Oh yeah, you can have this one, because I'm not really.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So today, I'm gonna kind of take it away a little bit, but we're definitely gonna talk about self-care. I am huge in the mental health game and ways of self-care. So I'm gonna pretty much break it down a little bit for anyone that kind of doesn't know the steps of self-care. It's something that I, routinely take into action every day. So in no real order, but there's emotional self-care. Mm-hmm. And I'll elaborate on these as well, give like some textbook definitions. So we can educate the people out there.
All right.
Practical self-care. There's physical self-care, mental self-care, social self-care, and spiritual self-care.
I like that.
So they're all different. So
Some emotional self-care are, activities that help you connect, process, and reflect on a full range of emotions. Um, some examples are like seeing a therapist, and writing in a journal, creating art, playing music, anything that promotes, your emotional well-being. So for me, I'm a huge journaler.
Okay.
I write in my journal. I have a gratitude journal and just a journal I write my daily thoughts in upon like me waking up or before I go to bed, whatever the case may be. At some point in the day, I sit down and just reflect on all my thoughts and have some self-reflection time. Write down some things I'm thankful for, because you learn to have a lot of gratitude once you write some things out. You
That's
know what I
true.
mean? It's different than you saying it in your head versus you writing it, documenting it, and tracking it. So it's
Okay.
one of the forms of self-care that I am very consistent in. I put into my morning routine. And it's just amazing, to kind of see some of the stuff that you can actually be grateful for.
Okay.
And a lot of people focus on the stuff that they don't have, but like focusing on like what you do have
Mhm.
is, but especially before it's too late or it's gone, is a big thing for me. So it definitely keeps me grounded for sure.
Okay.
What about you? What are some
Self care I do.
yeah, like
Um,
emotional self
you
care?
know what? Now
Any
that you
form of
brought
self
that
care.
up, I just started getting into self care. I guess I didn't know how important that was. So spirituality for sure. You might catch me like the other day. I just watched Sarah Jackson. Well, Sarah Roberts Jackson,
Okay.
whatever. She's
Yeah.
married, but I watch TD Jake's daughter a lot. So when I'm feeling down, I'll get in that mood. I'll play my gospel just to get my mental right. I don't know what it is with my connection with, my spiritual or gospel and things like that. But I was raised in a church, so I always have that crutch to lean back on. Like God, no matter what, ain't gonna leave me. He's not gonna forsake me. So I can always count on Him when I'm feeling down. So for sure, for spirituality, watching a sermon or listening to gospel music, and then just physically, got to get back in the gym, but just
Okay.
learning new things to eat.
Mm,
I'm a good person where I'm not picky, so I'm willing to try anything,
that's
especially if it
huge.
takes care of you. So I do want to get into like the sea moss and
That is
things like
huge.
that. And
Yeah, your body is a machine. And it's so crazy how the
uh-huh.
human body works, and like all the tools that we already have
That's true.
designed in us, like
Don't even know it.
we don't know it until you tap into it and you get those circuits firing repeatedly, and that's what causes us to like obtain and really learn new information the more that we do it. It's almost like I don't know if you've ever tried this, but brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand in the morning actually helps you with a lot, like coordination, and
Really?
then fire. Yeah, it actually helps you to learn, pick up on new things too, because this is your dominant hand. You're doing this. You're used to it. But once you
Right.
know how it feels a little bit awkward,
Yeah.
and the more you do it, the more it becomes a second nature. So I was
Okay.
reading this book on how to evolve your brain. That's pretty much how you evolve your brain, is doing new things and learning them the way that you learn them, however you process information,
I like
and just
that.
repeating it. So yeah, that's big, especially with the food thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Take
and I
care of
don't know
y'all
if you've
body.
noticed, yeah, when you eat certain foods that are like richer in like the nutrients that we need, and like that have the right amount of vitamins and
That's
minerals.
true.
Like I'm a huge beet person. I love beets. That's my
Really?
superfood.
Ew, best friend of me tastes like
Li-
dirt.
Man, they have
I
an
hate
earthy
beets,
taste.
y'all.
They
So
they have an
yeah,
earthy taste, but
yeah.
beets, they help your immune system. They clean your blood. They help with your oxygen levels. Like I stopped with sometimes, like I think for like a month I was doing Celsius
Okay,
for almost like a pre-workout,
okay.
and I replaced it with beets. Like when you're drinking an energy drink, like you are gonna burn out at some point in
True.
time, and it's got a lot of sugar in
You
it,
shouldn't drink
caffeine.
it every day though. Y'all that watch my story, I don't drink it every day. I just posted it to let y'all know these are the good flavors. But no, I don't drink it every day. But go ahead.
I'm just
Beets.
disclaimer.
Yeah. I'm trying to let y'all know what's
um,
out there.
but no, beets are amazing to me just because
But how do you make it? What is your drink? You
so
just blend it?
I do beets, apples, carrots, and ginger. And believe it or not, beets are
Juicing
actually
type?
pretty sweet. Yeah.
Okay, I
A
don't have
ju-
a juicer.
yeah. If you have a blender, you can blend it.
I
Put some
have a
water in it
blender.
and then strain it. If you don't want the pulp,
Yeah, I get a juicer.
I get a
Best
juicer.
friend working hard over there. I'm
No,
not
no, no. I have
straining
a
nothing.
juicer.
I
I
hate
have
to
a
strain
juicer.
it.
I'm just saying, if you don't,
Okay.
that's the way to go. But helps you like keep healthy weight. If you want to maintain your weight, you're in the gym. increases your oxygen blood flow as well, like the oxygen that goes into your bloodstream. So
Okay.
it definitely helps out when you're in the gym. It's a good natural pre-workout. I'm just saying. So health is wealth.
Man,
That's not just
say
like
that.
it's not just one of those things where like, oh, health is wealth. Like it's literally wealth. You eat plants, you eat the right vegetables or the right fruits. You definitely feel better. I haven't worked out. I'll say like now is like my third day,
Okay.
but I haven't worked out in like a month and a half or so.
Mm-hmm.
People ask me like, how are you maintaining? Like, how's your body look like that? It's all in what you eat.
No, that's true. 80-20. I believe that rule for sure.
For sure. And I do some hit workouts here and there, but it's really all in what you eat. Just making sure you even, you're getting an adequate amount of rest.
Okay.
7 to 9 hours is what required is an adequate amount of rest that adults require. Children, of course, require a little bit more.
Okay.
Because they're growing, so they need more rest. That's so funny. I don't know. Were you ever allowed to sleep in on the weekend?
Nah, my grandma is one of those people that was like, if I'm out the house, you gotta be out the house. When I'm up, she waking the whole house up with gospel music. We was allowed to be kids. Take y'all ass outside, go have fun. All these tablets and shit that's brainwashing these kids, we wasn't allowed to do that. So.
And so that's funny because you should. I'm a godparent, but I claim the proud parent role for Sanat's
Period.
Letting kids sleep in and nap is actually essential. Like on the weekend.
Really?
You shouldn't wake your kids.
Well, she be at her dad's house, so I can't say. I wasn't though. I wasn't allowed.
That's fair. But yeah, it's because they require more rest. They're still growing. That's why, like, when you have like teenage kids or teenage boys, how they like eat a lot.
That's true.
But it's because they're growing, so they require more food because they're growing more energy. They require more rest. So it's essential.
That makes sense.
Essential. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you can start to hallucinate if you don't have a right mind sleep. You're not focused. Your body tends to go into a parasympathetic response. You want to be in like your sympathetic.
So, what's your favorite self-care out of all the ones you listed? You would say you only can pick one. If let's do it like this: if you had to eliminate all of them but one, which one are you sticking with for self-care?
Words of affirmation.
Okay, I love that one.
And the reason why is because if you think about it, right, you've got like a subconscious and you've got all this shit programmed into it. Okay, but the more you speak positive words, it changes your mindset. You tell yourself, "I'm gonna have a great day."
That's true. Manifestation.
I'm gonna wake up. I'm a command. I'm gonna have a great day.
That's true.
I go out and do.
Have a great ass day. Okay. Hey,
so
for sure.
Have like words of affirmation. Those words really help to like transform your life and my personal opinion. It sets the tone. So if I'm already like I'm gonna have a great day or I'm gonna learn something new, and I tell myself that, well, I'm gonna go learn something new. I'm gonna go learn something new. What I'm gonna do?
Okay.
Yeah, today was a great day. I learned something new. I feel a lot better about myself. I'm better than I was yesterday.
Yeah.
So, words of affirmation. You think about it, like words themselves, they hold a lot of meaning. Like if I would tell you, like if people like words can't hurt me. If I told you weren't shit
every day,
you'll never amount to shit.
That sticks.
You don't know who you are. That's gonna stick.
Oh yeah.
Remember that.
Even if you know what you are, it fucks with you. We just had a situation where I had to call him and check myself because sometimes I want to make sure that I'm not what people is putting out in the air. Yeah. And it wasn't even I don't know myself. It's just I'm double checking like, hey bro, I'm not that, am I? Because I don't never want to come across as that. And if I did offend somebody in that way, I truly apologize. But a girl was on some bullshit. Let's just say that, period. So whatever. Man, not even the company you keep. The people that's watching us and really praying for our downfalls. Like, that's sick to me. But people is really out here.
Try to get close to you.
No, that's true. Yep.
Yeah, I have to go with words. I absolutely 100% stick with words. Just because if I tell you something nice or I told you something that was, reassuring to you, you're like, damn, that motherfucker really cared. Like, I really got somebody in my corner. Or in that case, you could be going through some shit and I just give you some reassurance. Or someone around you gives you some reassurance and you're like, I feel love. Or you know what?
No, for real.
Now I can turn this shit around. So it's like one of the first, words or some of the, besides body language, like some of the first things that a person will really remember about you.
That makes sense.
That they hear.
And you can't take words back. Remember
You
that.
can't. You cannot.
So be careful what y'all out here putting in the world for real. I'm a good person, and I know that, and I try to speak life into people. But you can't help everybody. That's what we gotta understand. Everybody ain't going where we're going neither. So,
Yep. Can't take
hey.
everybody with you. What's one that would stick with you? I have to say like what's answer that, but I also want to say what's one form of self care you've truly been working on this year
Okay.
or even this season? Because this season for me has definitely been one of like mental healing for sure.
Shit, that's deep.
Healing scars.
I would have to say, you know what? Mental is up there, but I've already signed up for counseling, so I think I'm getting in the groove of that. But one that needs to come up is physical, and that's only because I don't feel like I take care of myself enough. Like I think we all should get a massage once a month, twice a month, whatever. Take out time. Get your feet done, get your nails done, mani pedi, whatever. Have somebody rub on you. Go get your hair done. I don't know. Scrub your face, charcoal face mask, whatever. A lot of times we running for these kids, our spouses, everybody else but yourself. And then like my body hurts, y'all. I don't. Besides me getting into a little clip on the pavement, my body hurts. Like I don't feel like I take enough time to go get a massage. And the one time I did in my whole life, out of 31 years, I got one massage professionally. And I couldn't stop talking about it. I was a brand new person. She might have touched some areas she didn't have no business, but the sign was on there to say, if you feel uncomfortable with her doing it, let her know. But I didn't see that till after the fact. I'm like, she's rubbing on my ass. But it's just to say, like, you need that. Yeah, grab this motherfucker because your ass sore too. You know what I'm saying? So I would say physical. Like, I definitely have to work on that. Take care of myself.
That's real.
Body wash. Yep.
That's real, yeah. That's something I have to like check into. I will say, stretch.
Man, that too.
That is.
What about yoga?
Essential. Yeah, yoga.
I did that one time.
When I lived in my old apartment building.
Mm-hmm.
6 o'clock.
Oh yeah. You used to write me with that shit. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Pilates ain't no hoe. I can't do it.
They got this little tight Pilates body, like.
For real.
Listen, I be lifting, and that's something completely. That's a different world. That's a different type of fit. It's one of those things where your muscles, you're building muscle, but you're also like restoring them. I love to focus on like your spinal fluid as well.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it just shows you that like you really have to engage your abs and a lot of things that you do to like back pain and like my knee is aching, but that comes from really not stretching, not staying hydrated, but you're not really moving enough.
But what do you recommend? I feel like he should have been a personal trainer. Me personally, because of me looking at his old pictures and his transformation. But what do you feel like should be a recommended stretch time in the morning? Like when you wake up, how long should you take to get your body adjusted?
Honestly, it's all in how much time you have. You could take about 6 stretches, 20 seconds each, because a lot of people feel like when you stretch, you got to stretch. Man,
long ass time. For real.
When you do that, you're actually causing more harm than good.
Okay.
Because you're gonna overstretch it, you're gonna overdo it. It could lead to injuries and pulling something.
That's true.
Yeah, so I say like 20 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds. Each stretch you do 6. I usually keep a photo. I usually do mountain pose. I'll do a high lunge. Sometimes you can add in a twist. Really. Fill it in the.
I like that one.
Yeah.
But my shit hurt right now.
I definitely do a lot of child's pose.
Okay.
In the morning time, I do happy baby. And then.
I gotta look these up.
Yeah, I do.
Sound like you got a fucking kid or something. Happy
baby for about 30 seconds before bed. I promise you it promotes better sleep. That's why happy baby is one of the last stretching exercises that you do in yoga. Okay. Before you go into, I think it's called vinyasa.
You might should demonstrate because I don't know what the heck that is. So happy baby.
I'm gonna demonstrate happy baby really quick. That's where I'm adjusting the camera.
Oh yeah. Right here, okay.
Mm-hmm. So I think they should be able to see me.
Yeah, they can see you. I can see you.
You're just gonna lay on your back. You want your spine to be aligned
Okay.
So the bottom portion, almost like where your buttocks area is, your one that's kind of on the ground.
Okay.
And you ever see a baby just go like this and they're playing like
Yeah.
the only thing you do is just rock.
Okay. All right.
You got to just like.
I wish my arms was good. I would have did that, but my shit is sore. I'm in pain.
But yeah, stretching is really it's essential. I think that everyone should do it because honestly, it helps you when you get up there in age. You ever notice you start to ache and things start to hurt more? It's because you've gone all these years. You've been actively using your muscles. You haven't stretched and you haven't taken the time to like stretch them out and properly restore them.
Makes sense.
So like that, use it or lose it. That's why stuff starts to hurt. You'll hear people say,
Especially when you do exercise, you ain't dead in a minute. It could be a pain, jello legs, jello arms. Ugh.
good to stretch before you work out too because
No, that's true. I agree with that.
That's why I think stretching is so special, but it's also a great form of like physical self care
Okay.
because it creates longevity, or promotes longevity of muscles.
Okay.
That sort.
All right. So self care is his. Um. Well, words of affirmation. Mine's is physical. Okay. And then which one? Like when it comes to a spouse, which ones would you say you would want them to already have? Like, cause I'm tired of people coming to other people broken, and then before you know it, we fixing y'all shit, and then we done forgot about ourselves. Then we forget who the hell we is all over again. So, if you could pick a spouse and have her to have certain qualities when it comes to self care, which ones would you want her to be adapted with?
Definitely emotional self care.
Man,
whew. Everyone for all her
mentally stable.
But I want her to be, I'd like to see her in her best, like in her healthy, not even her best, her healthiest form, essentially. So if she comes with, great emotional like self care, that's great because I know that she's not.
She took the time out.
Yeah, she's not storing trauma in her life.
Man.
When you go through like emotions, and you don't know how to process them, you like push them away. You're causing like trauma to be stored in your body. That's why a lot of the times like people get really tense, got like really tense shoulders and really stiff. It's because they're storing all of that. It has to go somewhere. So it's locked up in your body. Yeah, and you like that's like, crazy. You have stiff shoulder out, like they tell you that. Like
yeah. Well, not me, but that knucklehead up there. So it might be that. Okay.
Yeah, just knowing that she can process her emotions, she's not gonna just completely neglect them.
Okay.
To me, that that's a promising sign.
Yeah.
They can process their emotions.
You ain't about to emotionally damage me because you messed up. No, for sure. I agree with that one 100%.
But also, like the strategic, like if she's strategically, healthy, like.
Okay.
In that phase.
Active. That's what you want her to.
Like she already has a budget. She creates a monthly budget for herself. She knows what she's gonna spend on her.
That's true.
Or like the physical self care and the other.
That's true.
Areas that she needs to attend to. Or just making sure that she's like financially stable and she's got her head on the shoulders. She knows how to manage her money or just how to like budget for herself. And that's like just things that she might like, vacation. That could be like
with or without you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna automatically do that. That's not like
So that's like another big thing. I know that as a man, a lot of men might overlook. But for me, it's just good to know that somebody's had my back.
Okay.
Because we're a team, you know what I mean?
Man.
I know that I'm willing to give anything to make sure that my significant other is taken care of. So I just want somebody that at least could do that.
So if you watching, I'ma add his name. Don't even worry about it. If y'all wonder if he's single, yes, he's single. I just want y'all to know that. So don't be hopping in my inbox. Y'all can hop in his inbox. But if you want me to be your wingman, I got you. But that's only if I mess with you. Y'all say you can't be nobody that I know you a hoe and all that. No.
This is probably this is my I swear this is my wingman.
Oh yeah, we on that. We on that.
I don't think I can actually ask for a better reunion.
Hey, I'm gonna make it not all awkward between all of us, but you're gonna have to show me something special because if I feel like he can get that from the next female, I'm gonna be wondering like, well, what do you have to offer? Like I'm learning to tell him, date women in seasons. Like, get to know her good, bad, and ugly, and then decide if that's something you want to deal with. So many times we rush, especially lesbians. We think after week 2, I'm about to marry her. Like, no, man, you ain't seen that she nasty. She don't cook. She don't clean. Mentally